Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eve Burge. This is Everyday Artist, and welcome. And if you're wondering what I do here, this is a floss tube, although I do other videos, not as many, for painting, drawing, things like that. And so I am going to discuss a little bit of painting today, but mostly in sewing, but mostly stitching and cross stitch. So I forgot to look up what number it is. I think it's 35. And today is the Sunday before Memorial Day. And I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And welcome. So since it's Memorial Day, lots of people are going everywhere. There's lots of sales, all that. And our family went up to Greer in the mountains, and the elevation is quite high. It was beautiful. We were in a cabin next to a little Colorado River, but it was very, very narrow there, and it was just a beautiful setting. And so I was hoping to get a lot of cross stitch done. Yeah, I was too busy having fun. I didn't go out and do fishing or, hiking or any of those things because I was still recovering from my lung issues from before, and because I don't enjoy it. but just playing games and being with family, and the lighting was only good for cross stitching, certain times of the day, and it was really cold and windy outside. The second day that we were there, so it was very difficult to be outside to do it. Although my sister Beth did go outside and cross stitch the first day. Anyway, I only have 3 whips that I worked on. As I said in my last video, I was going to put down everything so that I could concentrate on a couple of other patterns that I wanted to try to get done before June 1st, because of course on June 1st I'm starting that cross stitch camp, and I really do want to try to get Whale in a Light Bulb finished during the month, and that means I need to watch my time because I have other things I also have to do. And so let's get into it. So the first thing that I thought I would have a finish, and I took this up to camp, but I only worked on it one day and only for a little while. And this is tomato seeds by Stitching with the Housewives. And I'm really happy, I'm really pleased with the way it's turning out. I did change that word tomato to blue instead of the black, and I really love the way it looks. All I have left is the white color up here, and then the white inside the 6 flowers that are left. And I kept trying to work on it after we got back, and I kept falling asleep. So, and I don't fall asleep, but I guess sitting around in a cabin in high altitude took it out of me. I don't know. So that was my one of my whips that I had this week. And then the next one was also a Stitching with the Housewives pattern. I decided if I was only going to get one done, I wanted to do this one. And that's Proud to be an American. And I'm stitching it on, I didn't say that other was 14 count Aida that was dyed teal by me. This is 14 count Aida in navy. And I didn't get as far as I would have liked, but with the dark fabric, I had to have the lighting just so I never stitch lying down, and when I was stitching, I'd hold it up to the light, lying down, hold it up to the light so the light would come through so that I could stitch it. But you know, I did make some progress. I don't know that I'll be able to get it finished before July, but I hope so. And if I don't, it's not a tragedy. I just really wanted to do it before then. But I also decided to go ahead and do some work on, the working title I have for this is Pink. I'll probably change it later, but this is my own design, like the turtle and the rabbit that I've done, 2 flamingos in the water. It stitches up really fast. It's only 4 colors, 5 colors. Black, white, pink, light pink, aqua, light aqua. So I started working first on the dark pink of the flamingos, the dark pink, and then I'll have the light pink and the black and white. Now I was like, man, I ran out of thread with that much left to do, and that is all of that color. Now, when I was working on this, what's in the pattern is the lighter teal, and when I was looking at it, I was like, I think the darker teal would be prettier, so I changed that color. I made some corrections that I found, but I think it's going to be really pretty. And again, this is teal. I dyed this teal as well, 14 count Aida. Has a little bit more modeling than the last one did, but I'm trying to branch out and stitch on things other than 14 count Aida, but you know. So those are my 3 whips. Well, cross stitch whips, because I'm always in the middle of something. So while I was up there, one of the things I did do was I started a painting of these 2 cats. These are my sister Naomi's cats, Calvin and Hobbes. And this is how far I got. Again, the lighting for their faces, I really didn't want to work on their faces too much while I was up there, because you know, I wanted to make sure I was seeing correctly. And also, while I was working on this, my father was outside fishing with my brother and sister and brother-in-law and, you know, other people. And he came in and he was asking for a Band-Aid. Yeah, he needed more than a Band-Aid. It was not like, you know, needing stitches or anything, but he had fallen, and when he fell, he somehow pulled skin, like right here was a big flap of skin, and it was deep and it was filthy, and it was so painful, because you know the nerves in the hands. It was so painful to him that we couldn't clean it, and so my sister Naomi just said, let's just take him and get it cleaned professionally. So we did that. But afterward, I was so keyed up, I guess. It was sad, because my father had been enjoying himself, and I wanted him to continue enjoying himself. And I knew he wasn't horribly hurt, but it just kind of threw me off, and I decided to just put it away and do it another time. So I haven't gotten back to it yet. But I hope to, in the next day or 2, take some time and finish those cats, because technically they were a Christmas present for last year. So I've been putting it off for a while now. I did finish a painting of of their litter mates that my brother-in-law's sister had adopted, and I finished that for the Christmas that we had in January, and I took a picture of it I just don't know how to include pictures of it so I could show you. If I can figure that out on this tablet, this Android tablet, I will, but I don't know. So, so hopefully I'll be able to show it to you at some point. And you know, when the artist looks at stuff, they can see everything that's wrong with it, everything that's wrong with it. But at one of my art teachers in school had said, at some point, you're not making it better. You're just making it different. And you have to sit back and decide where that point is and just stop. And because I would still have that on my table, still be working with it if it wasn't for that teacher helping me learn to say, you're not making it better. You're just making it different. And you're never going to like it because you're your own worst critic. There are times that you paint stuff and you're happy with it. But when it's something detailed, especially a portrait or an animal portrait, which I do a lot, you want it to look exactly like the subject that you're trying to paint. And so there is that in that. But yeah, so that was my other work in progress. It might be in progress for a while, but I will get it done. And then for cross stitch camp, I had showed last week the mouse, and that I was thinking of getting linen for doing the mouse on. I purchased the taupe lugana for the Coop Parade America, and I had 14 count blue Aida that I'm going to put the whale and the light bulb on. It's perfect size, and it was just a scrap that I had in my stash. And I may dye that blue today, you know, like more watery looking, maybe. But today is a busy day. I have the whole family coming in a couple of hours, and we're going to barbecue. It is Sunday, but we're going to barbecue and enjoy each other's company, probably play some cards. So probably will be late in the day before I can even think about anything. And then, you know, tomorrow's the last day of the month, and then I need to start it. So if I'm going to do it, I need to do it fast. But when I went to go look, I went to Hobby Lobby to look for fabric, and it just needed to be a fabric I'd never worked on. Now, I did find the 28 count casual linen in white, and I could use that, but I found this, and I've never stitched on this, so I don't know. I've never stitched on anything, you know, 32 count. I've never done that. But let me take it out of the package so you can see it. This is 32 count Murano Carrare. How do you say that? I don't know. C-A-R-R-E, Carré. But the color is pink splash, and I don't know if you can see these little dots of pink in it, and I thought that would just be so cute with that little mouse. So this is the fabric I've chosen. I've never worked on it, so it qualifies. I don't know how I'm going to like stitching on stuff like this, but I didn't think I was going to like even weave, and I do. I really, really do. So I know that this is a higher count, but I'm looking forward to it. So the other that I purchased, I think I'm going to do Tilly on that, and perhaps have some left over for some other projects. I really like the size of the holes and stuff like that for the 14 count Aida, and a lot of that is my vision issues. But I like the beauty of the other fabrics very much. So I'm going to try to see if I can work with this other types of fabrics. Sorry, I'm trying to put this back in the package so it doesn't get dirty. I have new glasses. So maybe they've adjusted the bifocal. The actual distance lenses is relatively the same. So if the bifocal is correct for me, it might be easier for me to, you know, see the smaller holes. But we got back. Joann's was having a sale on floss. And I went there and bought what I thought was all the floss in my shopping list. This is not even all of it. I've already, to get ready for June, kitted out some of it. This is most of what I bought when I got back. And we hit Hobby Lobby the same day. So, because they're kind of across the street from each other. Not quite, but kind of. Actually, Hobby Lobby is across the street from Michael's, which is kind of across the street from Joann's. So, but when I got home and I was looking through stuff, I realized I hadn't added some things for Coupe Parade, and I didn't add in any of the mouse fabric threads, and they were 45 cents, so I had to go back. So more threads. But the first day that I was there, we were looking at the fabrics, my sister Beth and I, because we're going to be donating a project bag for cross stitch camp for a prize, and we wanted something that was camping related, and I didn't have anything really. So of course I can't look at fabrics and just buy one fabric. That's not me. I should. But my sister purchased a whole bunch of others that I'm going to work with too, and you can see those on her video. But I got this cute owl fabric. Isn't it adorable? And it's going to be paired with this light green. I just love it. And then, you know, it's got the little beehives, bears, squirrels. But for me, what I see when I look at it is the owls. So I got that. And while we were looking, I saw these, which I'm going to make a bag out of, but won't those go great with my Coupe Parade too? Look at that. Let's see if you can see this fabric. I don't even know which one I like best to put as the prominent one, and the other one is the inside one. I probably will do this one for the inside and handles and stuff because it's lighter, but this would look really cool that way too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then I'm a girl that loves space, and I saw this fabric with constellations on it and planets and the sun. Of course, they've marked out sun. And I'm pairing that with just constellations. So I think that'll make a nice bag. My sister Naomi, who quilts and sews, she's going to come and help me cut out fabric. That's what takes me the longest. Sewing it together is not the deal. It's getting everything cut, because if you get a good cut, then everything else falls into place. Whenever you're sewing, the cut is the most important thing. Putting it on the fabric the right way, cutting it the right way, getting your cuts correct, because if none of that's right, everything is like a domino in the wrong direction. So then I found this sparkly Cosmos fabric with a Saturn, and I'm pairing it with this. And there's a particular reason I wanted these. I'm going to make some solar system scissor fobs. And so toward that end, I was at, my sister wanted to go back to Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So I found not the first day, but the second day, I went ahead and got stuff for the first time we went to Joann's. And visited the second time I went to Joann's. I don't know. I found these chickens. Aren't they cute? And I'm going to put them with these yellow beads and probably some other beads for eggs. And my sister already had these beads, and I didn't know that, but these little puppy dogs, I have plans for those too. But we bought beads yesterday at Michael's to look like planets. I can't remember if this was a planet bead. I think this goes with the other beads. Yeah. So this is our Jupiter bead. I know it's not orange like the other one, but I couldn't find orange ones I liked. And this one, if you recall, a while back I bought suns. That's what that's for. And these two. So these are all the planets. And then I grew up in the age where Pluto was a planet. And to me it always will be. Pluto. So I have a lot of things going on, and yet I still need to cross stitch 30 minutes a day and and get whale and light bulb done, and sew, and I have the things that I had cut out, the purple bags and the llama bags, and I have some other things that are ready to go, and I just need to sit down and do it, but I'm kind of a flibberty-gibbet sometimes. So I went into the dollar store because I've been using plastic tablecloths over my table so that when I'm making things like paper flowers or whatever, it's just an easy, quick cleanup. And I don't have to worry about getting the table sticky or dirty or whatever. I just throw the tablecloth away. And I went in the dollar store to get some more, and I found these. I bought two. I thought those little Proud to be American and stuff would look really cute in there. But any of my other smaller patterns would also be adorable in there. So I went ahead and got two. I probably should have got more. When I went back again, they didn't have any more. And I saw these little fish. Aren't they cute? I got two of those as well. As you know, I have all those sea stuff, and they'll probably eventually be on there, but I can also use them for other things. So, and oops, sorry. Oops. An owl. Isn't he cute? And then I have no use for these. I don't remember which one of these works, which one doesn't. Let me see. It's not this one. Is it? And an anchor. Let's see if this is one of the ones that works. One of them lights up. They're both supposed to light up, but you know, whatever. I didn't buy them for the light up part. I bought them because I thought they were cute and beautiful. And I bought paint too. There it is. I bought paint to paint these. So, and I have no use for them. I just like them. But I can put them with my other nautical stuff, you know, like the octopus, and I have the black whale eventually FFO and stuff like that. So they'll look good together with those things. I don't know that I'll ever light them up. The sea turtle one I have is light up. So I have to finish those. And that's it for today. I know I did everything pretty quickly, and I will probably be posting my progress every day on embroidery.com with my whale and light bulb. And I do want to also work on the Stitching with the Housewives 4th of July stuff. I also want to work on my snowman for Jolly July while I'm working on Coop Parade. I don't know if there's enough time in the day. Maybe I should stop sleeping. I don't know. And August, the mouse shouldn't take that long, but some of these stuff I want to try to get knocked out before that, but I do have a lot of sewing to do. So I hope you guys like the stuff that I've chosen to do. Now I have some stuff that I've bought previously, 4th of July stuff, other patterns and stuff that I'm hoping if they are all cut out, I can just pick one up and sew it, and it will get there on the Etsy site. There's some things that we have finished that have not made it up to the Etsy site, and that's all on me. I'm so sorry. But I do try to get those things posted up as soon as we talk about them. So the only thing that I really am lagging behind are needle minders and the stitch markers that my sister Naomi made. But she should be coming here tomorrow, and we can iron out some of that stuff. So anyway, I'll see you next week, and we'll see how much progress I made. Thank you.